Welcome back to Kingshot. I've played a ton of kingdom builders over the past 5 or 6 years, including Rise of Kingdoms, Call of Dragons, Infinity Kingdom, State of Survival, and basically any other one that came out. I at least spent a bit of time testing out the game. And after playing all of those games, many of which I liked quite a bit, I have to say, I really do love Kingshot, and I believe that it lends itself the best to people that are looking for a more casual experience inside of a kingdom builder, and there's a few reasons for this. First of all, this auto join feature right here is a blessing in disguise. I absolutely love that when I go to bed at night or I'm not able to be on inside of the game, I'm still able to help out my alliance by auto joining these rallies. Not only am I helping the alliance, but I'm able to pull in a bunch of rewards for doing these types of things just because I'm clicking a button, letting my rallies join by themselves. I get all these rewards when I wake up in the morning, and it was a helpful experience for the Alliance as well, so we could take down a bunch of these enemies and big world bosses. It's just a great feature that you don't see in all these games. And Kingshot being vertical, it just lends itself better towards casual gameplay. When I'm sitting on my couch at night watching some television with my wife, I feel like I'm having a much more casual experience when I'm holding my phone with one hand and kind of clicking through versus when I'm two hands on a horizontal phone. I'll tell you, it's maybe a mental thing, but there is definitely something there that lends itself to it being horizontal and being vertical and being a more casual experience for gamers. And when we think about mobile gamers, a lot of mobile gamers are casual gamers. Maybe they are someone like myself, a dad, an adult that doesn't have the time to sit in front of the Xbox or PlayStation or PC to get those binge gaming sessions in. Maybe you have to play while you're at work, while you're just casually going throughout the day, or while of course you are inside of the bathroom. It's just a platform that lends itself well to casual gamers. Now with this said, there could obviously be some hardcore gamers playing as well that are going to be able to have a good experience. And I think that Kingshot does a really nice job of blending both. It gives it a casual enough feel for players that aren't hardcore to still interact with the game and stay engaged. And it also gives those elements of war and battle that all of the hardcore gamers are actually looking for. So I think there is a beautiful mix of both here inside of Kingshot, which is probably why it's seeing so much success right now. I mean, just take a look at it here in the App Store. Kingshot is number 2 in strategy right now. That is a genre that is very difficult to hold that top spot. But right now, Kingshot is number 2, and check it out, right below a very, very similar game is Whiteout Survival, which is number 1 in simulation. I mean, look at the competition. Number 1 in strategy, Clash Royale, maybe one of the best mobile games of all time. Number 2, Kingshot. Mobile Legends, incredible that it's up there and actually above Mobile Legends. Whiteout Survival, Last War Survival, and even Clash of Clans at number 7. Some really heavy hitters that it stacks up with against, and it's because it has that easy playability. Now, something that I like to do here on the channel, besides taking you through my village and showing you the progress that I've been making inside of the game as I've started on a brand new server on a brand new account, I like to take a look at some of the comments from the community, so let's do that. And our first comment comes from Zach Spike saying, "You will not get Generation 2 heroes in your hero recruitment until your kingdom unlocks Generation 4. Every couple of months or so, there are one-time special events where using keys gets you points. I would recommend saving your keys for those mainly," which is exactly what I've been doing. And then he says, "I'm over in Kingdom 225, so clearly me in 819, he's been playing quite a bit longer and have been playing for a good while now. Always good to see newer players enthusiastic about the game." Zach, I appreciate the comment, brother. And yes, I am very enthusiastic about the game, absolutely loving it so far, and can't wait to dive deeper. Plan is to stick with this one for quite a long time. And the next comment that I want to share with you guys was regarding Buccaneer Bounty, which is an event going on inside of the game for me right now. And the question was, or the comment, Mr. ABC829 yet with another one. In Buccaneer Bounty, you shouldn't wait until the last day to open the chests. You should open any golden ones and then refresh. The free refreshes are limited. After that, you have to use keys. That's why you should open chests daily, as many as you can to get those free refreshes. And I 100% took this advice and I started doing those refreshes when they're free and spending my keys to do so. We've gotten ourselves some rewards. It takes quite a bit to get anything that you really would want out of this, but still not too bad. You also can claim your daily things like that. So what I'm going to do is when I get my new refreshes, I'm going to refresh. If that time doesn't come before the end of the day, I'm going to have to spend either keys to refresh or just open what I have here. At the end of the day, as far as I'm looking for rewards, I'm not going to be doing anything crazy with those rewards. So either way, it's not going to kill or make or break me, I guess we could say. Appreciate the comment though. Definitely some good advice. I'll tell you, man, I really do like checking out the comments and learning the game from you guys as well. Let me give you an update on the account so you can see where things stand as of right now. We are at Town Center level 23, and the requirements go to 24 are simply right here. My academy, which have 11 hours left on the upgrade, and my embassy, which has 2 days left. So that's really another good one. Oh, check this out. We got to get our troops training. I didn't realize that we didn't have anyone going right there. Get those troops going. Boom. We are good. And yeah, these all have to go up in level again as well. Question for myself, level 26 is when we unlock new troops, and then level 30 is when we unlock tier 10 troops, which is going to be huge. Now I'm over here in the arena. It's staring me in the face, so it made me think of another comment that came through. So let's take a look at that one right now, and it's from Spooky SSJ, and he says, for the arena, it's the best to do them in the last 2 to 5 minutes on the server day. This makes sense, right? Because then you could spend the day upgrading your heroes and they're stronger at the end of the day with their gear and maybe even their levels, and you have a better chance of winning. Also, you could do 10 arena games. You would just need to purchase the extra 5 plays per day with gems. This is pretty much needed if you want to make it to the top 10 in arena because everyone else does that. Also, when you start the arena match, you should select the pause button on the bottom left and retreat. It will What is he saying right there? I gotta find the rest of this comment. It seems that YouTube actually cuts off comments. It doesn't show the whole thing unless if I go into the back end. Let's figure out what he was trying to say here. Retreat, it will simulate the game and you could still win the match. It's useful to do when you are battling in the last moments before the server day. So you don't actually have to do the battles. You could just back out and not watch it and still pull in those wins. Not a bad idea. I will say that I do like checking out what's available, right? Like I can check out really quickly the first available for the day, and I can then see if there's anyone that I could beat. And if there are, then I can just go play and beat those players. If there aren't, I can wait until the end of the day to do those refreshes to try and maximize the power that I'm bringing into the battles. You know what's also been fun though? Coming on over here to my island and picking up all my water. We've been doing pretty good over here with the island, and we're starting to dig out the corners here as we make our way back. I can do the upgrades on these if I want to. The reservoirs are then going to allow me to get more gathering speed and hold more. But I'm wondering if I'm going to want to build out any of the items that I have here. There are some things that we could purchase here that we don't have yet. Things such as, do we have any of those? Let's see. Infantry. We don't need all the defense and all that stuff just yet. But things like this, that has an active one. This is active. We have one active here. We have one active here. This is active. So I have the majority of all these blue ones. No, this is not active. Research speed. See, this is something I need. I'm getting this. I'm getting it right now. Boom, research speed. Then we could actually plant that thing down. It's not like we don't need more of this stuff, right? We need to have more of these things on the map. I'm gonna actually come out here with it. I like the design element of this, guys. I think it's actually kind of fun. I'm gonna go pop it out there. Boom, there we go. So something that I'm curious about though, help me out here, lend a hand. When I come over here, I have these fine casts and like this Halo of Valor. I can't have 2 Halo of Valors out. I already have one out right there. So how do I get rid of this one that I have? This is already upgraded to the max of level, at least maybe just for now. I don't know how to get this thing out of my inventory. It doesn't do anything by me placing it, and I can't use it to upgrade, so what the heck am I even having it for? We will find out, and time will tell. And in the meantime, we're just going to keep on enjoying everything that the game has to offer, pulling out as many rewards from these events as we can. I think we do pretty well, man. I think we do pretty well. And again, I'm still sitting on all my golden keys, 337 in the back pocket, waiting for that right moment, that right day to take advantage of it. We're still going through and taking out all of these whenever we can and going farming in the open world, or I should say gathering in the open world quite often. This will not win, so we're just going to ignore that. We have a bunch actually returning right now. They just returned. Let's try that again. Deployment will almost certainly fail. We're going to put that to the test and see if they actually do. All right, boys, it's battle time. Let's see if they actually do fail or win the battle. Well, that didn't go as planned. At the end of the day, we're making so much progress on the account and absolutely loving playing Kingshot. Not only the game, but the community inside of it. It really does lend itself to being one of the best casual kingdom builders out in the market right now. And it's one that's hooked me, which keeps me making you videos almost every day. Guys, thanks so much for your comments. Make sure you subscribe for daily Kingshot videos.